Guys, I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, we hit 68,000 subscribers in the middle of the night. I'd like to thank everybody for the support and welcome all the new members of the Dynamic Reason channel to the family. You know what I'm saying? Shout out new subscribers. But I want to get into this story, man. This story is it's chilling. How many of you people out there have ever had to fight with somebody to keep them from getting behind the wheel when they're drunk? Or how many people have you seen that have been caught with or charged with a DWI and it doesn't change them? They still want to get behind the wheel, do what they want to do, and still drink and all kinds of stuff. Guys, the story I'm about to tell you shocked me, or the story I'm about to show you. And this happened over the weekend. And it's about this guy right here. This guy right here is Juan Morgan Munoz of Dallas, Texas. Shout out Dallas. And this guy, ladies and gentlemen, hit a pedestrian in his BMW so hard that he knocked the arm off the person. And when police found him, after he called the police 30 minutes later, I guess trying to get his story straight with his drunk behind, the pedestrian's whole arm was found on the passenger seat of his car. I don't even think he knew. Take a look at this story. We'll be right back.
A man with 2 DWI convictions is accused of hitting and killing a pedestrian and failing to call 911 for half an hour. Hello, everybody. I'm Heather Hayes.
I'm Steve Eager. It's 9 o'clock. Dallas police say when the suspect finally did call 911, they found his BMW with heavy damage and human body part in the passenger seat. They said his speech was slurred, his eyes glassy, and he reeked of alcohol. Fox 4's Peyton Yeager live at the Dallas County Jail with more. Peyton.
Steve, and 31-year-old Juan Munoz is still here tonight at the Dallas County Jail. Now, according to public records, this is his 3rd DWI arrest in the last 6 years. Now, early Saturday morning, Dallas police officers made a gruesome discovery after they say Munoz called 911 to report the crash after he fled the scene. Dallas police say 31-year-old Juan Morgan Munoz was drunk when he hit and killed a pedestrian with his vehicle early Saturday morning in Northwest Dallas. Munoz was on probation at the time of the crash due to previous DWI convictions. Now he sits in the Dallas County Jail facing felony DWI and collision involving death related to the weekend hit and run. According to an arrest warrant affidavit Fox 4 obtained on Monday, Munoz called 911 to report the crash more than 30 minutes after it happened. Munoz admitted to police he hit a person with his BMW near Story Lane and I-35E and then continued to drive about a mile to his employer, Mako Auto Body Shop. This grainy surveillance video shows the police presence that shut down Story Lane for more than 8 hours. In the shop parking lot, officers noticed the white BMW had a hole in the front passenger windshield, an entire arm on the front passenger seat, along with blood. Plus, investigators say Munoz had glassy, watery eyes, slurred speech, and a strong odor of an alcoholic beverage. Munoz told officers he left a Grand Prairie Hooters and was headed into work. Monday, Fox 4 visited the Mako Body Shop, where the manager told us Munoz wasn't scheduled to work overnight. Munoz claimed to police he took 1 Patron shot in the afternoon. However, police say he didn't pass any field sobriety tests. Plus, police recorded his breathalyzer test as a .179, more than twice the legal limit. In 2018, Munoz pled guilty to a DWI charge out of New Hampshire and paid a fine. In summer 2023, Munoz was arrested for DWI in Fort Worth. He pled guilty and was sentenced to 2 years probation. Now, the victim has not been identified yet. Now, before Munoz was booked into the Dallas County Jail, he did provide a blood sample. But according to that arrest warrant affidavit, Munoz told detention officers as he was being booked in that he did also have cocaine in his system.
Hey guys, that's the story of Juan Morgan Munoz, 31-year-old man with not a lick of sense. If it was up to me, I'd give him life in prison. And I'm going to tell you why I would give him life in prison. what he made was an irresponsible, willful error. He chose to drink. This is no different than that yacht club or boating club situation that happened up there in what was that, Ohio or Michigan, where the lady rolled right into a thing and hit a bunch of pedestrians at a children's party. Driving while under the influence is something that should be taken very seriously. And it's something that nobody can blame on anybody else but themselves. You're inebriated and don't know you're drunk, or why even get to those levels? Every time you drink, you start to feel yourself get lightheaded, from the consumption, the volume of alcohol. Some people go past that. They caught up in the moment, so on and so forth. So if anything happened, it's always your fault. See, this is one of them crimes, man, where you commit this crime and you feel bad once you come off of that inebriation. Nobody feels sorry for you. It was an accident. That's not good enough because you put yourself in that position to be accidental in hurting somebody else. They said it was a whole human arm in a car. The guy dead in the street. He hits the guy, goes to his job in the middle of the night, and acts like he's supposed to be there. He wasn't even on shift. I think he sat there for a while, was trying to figure out an alibi of how to get out of this, called the police because his car was looking crazy. I think also he wanted to take his car there to try to get it fixed because, Mako is an auto body company. I worked at Mako before. This guy is crazy. And he's very irresponsible. Somebody, I guess it's a man he hit. I don't know. I think they said he. Somebody's dead. Don't know if he's a father or what. All because you had one drink too many at your own leisure. This is buck wild. I mean, seriously. Police come up and he got a whole arm in his car just sitting there. Nowadays, there's a lot of people out here. And I mean, a lot of you guys that watch me, pay attention to the same thing too. There are a lot of people out here that no matter what happens, it's never their fault or they can't take accountability for things. A lot of these people that do irresponsible things aren't responsible. I mean, your actions dictate who you are a lot of times. Not always, but I mean, a lot of times they do. And this is another example of this. This guy had a BMW car, driving around, know he's under the influence. Had 2 DUIs before, one in, what they said, New Hampshire, and the other one in Fort Worth or wherever. They gave 2 years probation. It's like he get out of these trouble and then he go right back to it. I wouldn't give him no leniency. So somebody's dead and they died in the most horrific way. And that's truly unacceptable. Could you imagine these people that go and tell the family member, he was hit by a car. Yeah, we found his arm in the drunk driver's car. Just that visual of being honest with people of how their loved one passed. Devastating. We'll see how this goes. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. May the fallen rest in peace.